So today's topic is eating healthy anywhere. Now, I just want to make something clear. When I say eating healthy anywhere, just because it's not on the menu doesn't mean that you can almost create something of your own. I'll give you an example. If they have, you go to a restaurant and they got things that, not things that you want, that aren't considered healthy, and you look at that and you go, oh wow, but there's things in there that I really want and that are healthy, and there's like 4 or 5 other things that have healthy options, but they mix it around with things that aren't. They can accommodate you, you know? You can do substitutions. I've done that my whole life. I've done substitutions my whole entire life. It's not like you're taking away everything. By the way, the price can stay the same or not, you know? I'm not a chef, I'm not an owner, I'm not a manager. I don't know when it comes to the type of restaurant if it works specifically that way, where when the pricing will drop down or the pricing will raise based off of the substitutions that you make. But I'm telling you right now, you can make substitutions. You could say, oh, I don't want that in my thing, or oh, I don't want that in my thing. People have allergies. People have to pick apart foods all the time when it comes to restaurants and wherever they go out to eat. If you go out to a sit-down restaurant, or you go out to even a sub shop, or you go out to anywhere to eat, anywhere in the world, you can make minor substitutions to create something that is a healthier option for you. You know, if they have it in the back, then they have it for you. That's that simple. And you probably think, oh, like I can't do it because of the fact that I'm at a fast food place. There's no way they could do it here. The biggest fast food places in the world, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Those are the biggest ones, like KFC, Taco Bell. And on their menu, not healthy at all. Right when you look at it, you're like, wow, I can't get anything here. I've seen it happen 3 or 4 times in my life, but I did see it actually recently in Florida, which is actually hilarious. A friend of mine, and it was hilarious. He's jacked and he eats the right way, and he's just very dedicated when it comes to health and his body. But he was at a football game, and I thought he was eating a cheeseburger, and he probably did get a cheeseburger because of the fact that they were selling cheeseburgers. And he either told the person, I don't want cheese in it or whatever, but what ended up happening was he didn't even eat the bread. There was no cheese involved, and he didn't eat the bread. He chucked the bread, which I thought was hilarious, and he ate the meat. Now, I'm saying wasting food, that's bad, but he paid for it. He paid for the food. And they probably said, oh, we can't give you, he probably tried, we can't give you just a burger itself. We can't give you just the patty. We have to give you the whole thing. So he goes, okay. So he bought it, and he ended up eating just the patty. Just for healthy reasons. He wanted to just eat the meat. And the reason why I think that's funny is because just the fact that they'll throw something at you to the point where, oh, this is a cheeseburger, and it's got all this other stuff on there. If you can make it, and everything is made separately, it's not like it's just poof, it's there. You could just say, oh, I want a cheeseburger with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, Thousand Island dressing on it. No, you literally have to make it. There's single ingredients, and you end up putting it, piling all together, and then create the food itself. In order to create the food itself, they got to be by itself. So once they're all by themselves, you're telling me that you can't ask somebody, oh, I want like two patties, but just by itself. If they want to say, oh, we're going to keep the price for you, okay, so be it. You're telling me they can't cook up a couple patties for you and then throw it on a plate and be like, here you go. Of course they can. I mean, and remember, everybody might be healthy. Maybe that person literally can't have all the other ingredients that are in that cheeseburger, and they just want the patty. So I've seen this 3 or 4 times happen where somebody got something and they didn't really want the rest of it because they were either forced because the person or the place wouldn't allow them to change up the food option, or for health reasons. And The reason why is because they'll just chuck out the things that they don't want on that if you still end up giving it to them, and they'll eat what they want out of it because they bought that food. And remember, that's just a small part of what I'm trying to get at here. That is something where restaurants, and by the way, I think that that's a very small amount of restaurants out there in the world that'll be like, oh no, we're gonna chuck this at you because it's on the menu and it's an option on the menu. You have to get it exactly the way it is. No, I've seen it happen so many times where people ended up actually getting something that wasn't the full thing, that would just look totally different, but it was a way healthier option, you know? At Burger King, you know, they have lettuce, they have tomatoes, they have other things, and they got the patties. You tell me they can't create like a little bowl, like a little Chipotle type bowl for you? A healthy bowl? And they can't give it to you? Of course they can. You know? Now, I'm not saying do this every single time. Maybe they'll be pissed off if 10 or 15 or 20 people every single day come in and say, oh, we want it like this because it's not on their menu. They'll be like, yo, we can't be doing this every day. But you should be, because you're trying to stay healthy. And we're still giving you the business, and we're still giving you the money for it. So, what? So, my thing is, you can still eat anywhere, and you can still eat healthy, no matter where you go. Even if you go to the worst place on earth, that's the most unhealthiest thing ever, they have options. They have options. They have things in the back that they can provide for you that is a healthy, you know? And if you somehow find out that literally every single thing on a menu, they have 0 things that are healthy, 0, then that place is literally considered a no zone. Like, just don't go there if you are trying to eat good. If you're trying to stay on a path of healthiness and you're trying to stay on a grind where you're trying to get results at the gym and you're trying to look shredded or cut season and try to stay very healthy, then obviously don't go to that place that has 0 things, because obviously it's greasy, bad foods and that's all they have. Then no. But I'm telling you right now that 95 to 100% of the time, it's like all healthy. All healthy foods that they can still get for you. Even if it's an unhealthy place, they can still make healthy options for you. So that's all I got to say for that. And yeah, you can go anywhere you want and you can still make it happen, you know? Just choose wisely, you know? Just make it work, and it's all your choice at the end of the day. So just figure things out your own and let things come to you. Stay active, get kinetic.